Hello, hello, hello. I'm Josetta Yvonne, your Bookbae, coming on with a quick book review today on this Friday. I hope this video finds you well. So today I am doing a flashback book that is relatively old. It came out during the pandemic. At least that's when I learned about it, was during the pandemic when we were sitting still. It is called Believe Bigger. And so during that time, I don't know about you guys, but I was really contemplating and thinking about where I currently was and where I wanted to be. And I think that happens a lot when there's like these big life moments. And COVID was definitely a big life moment. Never did I think I would see a pandemic during my lifetime where everything would be shut down and it seemed like the end, possibly, because we didn't know what was going on. And there was so much reporting on the news that was scary, and we just didn't know, and I remember New York just showed like all the bodies they had, and the funeral home having to use deep freezers because it was just a lot going on. So anyway, for myself, I began to think about where I was versus where I desired to be and how to get there, and just kind of go over what was next. So anyway, Believe Bigger. I saw this book. It was recommended, I think, on IG or something. And let me tell you a little bit about it and give you some pointers out of the book. And maybe you'll be interested in picking it up. Now, this is considered to be a religion type book. I'm not a super religious person. I did grow up in the church. But I did like the book. She says here, discover the path to your life purpose. On the inside here, it says, Marshawn Evans Daniels thought she was on the right path. She was an accomplished businesswoman and high-powered sports attorney, ready to marry the man of her dreams, until she learned just days before a fairy tale wedding that he was cheating on her. After betrayal flipped her seemingly perfect world upside down, she found herself craving significance, not just success. Believe Bigger is about resilience, reclaiming your life, and how God uses rejection, hardship, and unexpected circumstances to awaken something greater within. If you're willing to embrace disruption, Marshawn shares what it takes to turn pain into purpose and your mess into a larger message and life lesson. Whether you are drowning in self-doubt and regret, feeling stuck, or sensing a shift but unable to discern what's next, Marshawn's purpose map outlining the 5 stages of divine reinvention will give you insight into your true gifts and calling and the courage to pursue it. You'll see that difficulties are not designed to devastate you, but to ignite the bigger dreams, life, love, and abundance you were destined for all along. So so in the back, this is just like people giving their thoughts on the book. And Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child says, you'll learn how to release the past, believe again in your dreams, and be motivated to start living them out loud. Faith Jenkins, which is Judge Faith, we all know her. Every person dealing with issues of trust, betrayal, and emotional adversity must read this book. And then we'll go to Egypt, which we know Egypt. She's the real estate agent. Her and Mike, he's a contractor. They have the show, I think, on HGTV. Captivating and honest, Marshawn has literally written the blueprint for turning your personal pain into power. Yeah. So anyway, let me share with you a few things that I highlighted in the book. That may make you want to pick the book up yourself. So here's one here on page 48. It says here, when we believe bigger, we decide bigger. And decisions literally create our future. Disruption then gives us a sacred opportunity to strengthen our relationship with God as we're stretched to believe bigger, decide bigger, and live bigger. God has already given us permission. He actually pre-commissioned us in advance to live fearlessly and unapologetically. It's time we give ourselves permission to. And you know, it's interesting as I'm reading this now. Oh, one more thing. It says here, remember, disruption comes to detach us from the part of ourselves that is incapable of entering a bigger future. So as I was reading this, I was thinking about the other book I was reading, Cast, and it was talking about India and their caste system and how many of them had just accepted their place in life. So whatever you were born into, that was where they thought they were meant to stay. But when they saw us, Black people, over here fighting to get our rights, when they saw that people that were once captured and enslaved became free, and they managed to not stay in that place, they began to dream bigger dreams for themselves and not just accept that I should be the lowest man on the totem pole. I should stay here because this is what I was born into. They believed bigger because they saw someone else dreaming bigger and deciding that, no, I will not remain in this place where you tell me I belong, because I know I did not belong there. So I love that. And this just made me think about the book when they discussed that part, because they believed bigger because they saw us doing something bigger. Okay, the next part I want to share on page 97, she talks about manifestation, and let me give it to you here. It says it's manifestation 101. If we think we can do it, we can do it. If we think we can't, we don't. The same God that said all things are possible wants his daughters to be fully aware of what we think and why we think it. The limited thinking of yesterday can't take us into the unlimited realm of tomorrow. Thoughts and beliefs establish who we are and who we have yet to become. Purpose and belief go together like seeds and soil. Belief is the soil, and purpose grows out of it. God is seeking to water thoughts that are truly fruitful so that you can live a faith-bearing life overflowing with multifaceted fulfillment. God needs your participation. And the last one I'm going to share with you, because I have so many stickies in here, like it's ridiculous. I have a ton of them, so I'm not going to share everything. But this last one that really spoke to me as well, when she says here, The danger is staying where you've been. It stunts your growth and limits your future. If you stay, the womb becomes a tomb. You're being evicted from here and relocated to there. And when she made that statement in here, it made me think about babies and how they incubate for 9 months. But if they stay longer, there's a risk of them dying. There's a risk of you dying. Like, it's so crazy because we see pregnant people all the time, but we never think about being pregnant with purpose and things dying because we decide not to move, because we feel like it's impossible, or we come up with all these different scenarios of why we can't grow or do something, when in fact, by our staying in this supposed comfortable place, now we are in essence harming ourselves. Killing the dream because we will not be obedient to the call, obedient to our purpose. And so it dies. That dream, that purpose, that it can just go away, all because we just won't move. Yeah. So don't let that comfortable place, that womb, become a tomb for you. But yeah, so pick this up. It's a really great book. She has so many, it's so many good things in here. It is 339 pages. And yeah, it's a really great book. Pick it up. I even purchased the devotional journal that went with it because I enjoyed the book so much. And this was just a carry-on to help you continue to believe bigger. And that's exactly what I did. I continued to believe bigger and beyond. Till this day, I believe bigger. Not just what I see, but even the things I cannot see. So that's that on that. So another book that I am currently enjoying is the new Bohemians handbook. And I've been like wanting to decorate, change up some things in the house. And Justina, she actually has a collection. I believe she has stuff kind of everywhere. If you Google her, she has, I think I've seen Wayfair, Walmart, was it Neiman Marcus? I know Target, but anyway, she has stuff everywhere. She has her own website, which directs you to other places. But she's basically, let me read you this here. She is the founder of the award-winning blog, The Jungalow, the go-to source for bohemian design inspiration. Her lifestyle brand, Justina Blakeney Home, includes home furnishings, accessories, rugs, wallpaper, and more. I think at Target, her brand was called something else though. And I've seen it called something, maybe those are just other branches of her yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so it says here, She's the author of the New York Times bestseller, The New Bohemians, returns with fresh design advice and free-spirited inspiration for adding style and good vibes to your home. With Blakeney's expert guidance, uncover your spirit environment and learn how to easily and affordably turn any dwelling into your personal sanctuary. So far, I am really enjoying the book. It is so pretty, number one. It's a coffee table book, but I like just everything about it. Like on this one page, she says, I believe in the healing power of plants, good light, and fresh air. I believe that good design increases quality of life. I love a good designed house. I'm not gonna lie, a very nice furnished one. But in here, she asks you some questions to help you gain clarity on bringing good vibes into the house. She even talks about tassels and how they were normally used as a form of protection, which I've never even thought that. I just thought tassels were pretty because I put them before on curtains and things of that nature to hold them together. But she takes a deep dive here, and so many beautiful pictures in here. Let me read this quick blurb, and then she also gives you a test in here so you can nail down what you want to do. Find out your spirit animal. Such beautiful stuff. It's another beautiful picture. So it's not just pictures, it's actually, she's talking to you through the book. So let me give you this part here, what she says in her introduction. And that way you can pick up the book if you're interested. It says, introduction. What's your vibe? Hello, thank you for inviting me over. I'm excited to lend you a hand in making your home your happy place, the place where your best self thrives and where you feel relaxed, creative, energized, and whole. I know that decorating a home can feel intimidating. Maybe you are living in a rental or working with a limited budget. I get it. Let's see here. You don't need a designer, a design degree, or designer furnishings. And you don't need to spend a bunch of money. You already have all the essential resources: your intuition, your imagination, your capacity to play, experiment, and try new things. There's a deep connection between home decor and well-being. You can curate a vibe in which you live better, more effectively, and more happily in your home. I learned this lesson with my first home decor client. I'm gonna skip some parts, and it says here at the end, whether your vibe is modern, earthy, folksy, nomadic, romantic, or maximal, this book will hold your hand through the process of discovery and creating a home that supports your well-being. We start off by gaining some clarity. We shine a light on your space, both literally and figuratively. We clean up and let the sun shine in. We purge negative energy and focus your intentions on creating a beautiful environment in which you thrive. In the last part, she says she also focuses on flow, growth, and harmony. And then she says at the end here, so now comes the part where you begin to manifest your dream home. Let's straighten up and get loose. Let's reflect and rearrange. Let's juggle patterns and plants and colors and create a space for living and loving, dancing and dreaming. And then she asked the question, what are the sights, scents, sounds, textures, and tastes that feed your spirit? Use them to start a decor plan for your space. So I really love that. And then she has this beautiful picture of decor. I love her vibe. I love the book. So good. And that's all, folks. I hope you enjoy your Friday. I hope these books make you want to pick them up and add them to your library. And I'll be back with the next one soon. So if you liked this video, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Have a great Friday. Bye-bye. Take care.